Hello, family. Once again, we are back here in the garden. Hope everybody is well, mentally, physically, and spiritually. We are back here at the garden today to continue on with nurturing the plants, watering the plants, taking care of the plants, so in turn they take care of us. All right, here we go. What we have done today is, every week we put compost down, and so that's some. It's gray. You can see it like underneath each plant. This same product I was using before, it was green. So, yeah, we'll see where this go. But anywho, and so I've given these plants some more nutrients. Last week I gave them the black gold. The compost comes in a bag and it's black, and it's called black gold. Uh, so, not in the form of on the bag. It will not say black gold when you go get it. It's just called black gold because it is so valuable. Compost is valuable, man. And so, hey, so what we have done already, we have had the seedlings grow. We've been watering them, and then what we also did is uh, cut some of the bottoms off, give it more aeration flow, and to give more energy to the blossoms. I'm still waiting on some tomatoes though, the round bulbs. I got flowering, but I need more now. And so we've also tied them to keep them growing straight up. And as we go, we'll keep growing them and keep them going straight. And if you can see this little post here, I usually take a string right here and put it all the way to the other fence and then bring that line up to support all the rest of the tomatoes that grow. Because once these tomatoes grow, they babies right now. And then the garden looks just more soil than it is plants. But when they grow, they get big and they get tall and they need support, especially with all those tomatoes on them, weighing them down. And so, yeah, that'll be a part of what we'll be doing here to support the tomatoes. Let's get some water on these things. And it is about 8:30 p.m. in California, Sacramento right now. And so the sun is going down, so I don't have the Danny Glover going on right now. You can't see the shadow nowhere, so it's none of that today. We have gotten out here a little later. It has become a bit more hot here in Sacramento. So I want to water now that it's becoming hot in the morning when it's cool, or at night when it's cool, not in the daytime. That may possibly burn the plants up, harm them, and it'll dry up all the water that you're laying down. So you always want to kind of do that watering in the morning or night when it's cool, and the water can go down into the roots and do what it needs to do. All right, and here we go. I'm gonna get the water in these things right now and get that water going from, and then it's gonna be dark in about 1 hour. And so from what I understand, again, plants do all their things in the dark as far as regenerating itself and getting it going. It does that in the dark. So next, to combat the heat, what I want to do is try something new that I've never done before and put mulch on the soil here in the plants, and that will protect the soil underneath. Mulch it looks like straw almost. It'll protect the soil underneath, so when you water, the soil underneath will be moist and will continue to stay moist instead of getting dried out by the sun. And so that's what mulch is going to do. And so we will be doing that in the next video or so. And so I'm going to mulch everything, and that's to save time. I would like to get a timer with a water system, and that's coming. But for now, I come out and hand water them. I like it. I like to look at the plants, see everything is okay. If some insects, I need to fix something. But just to look at them every day, I like it. It just is very soothing to my soul to come out here and play with the plants, nurture them, take care of them, feed them, watch them, prune them, and it's care. And that's the same care you would give a child. That's just let you know how everything is run. Everything has a similar principle, just a different shape, different size, different color, just a different texture, but all the same principle to be taken care of. Okay. And so we're going to water this and get that compost going down, or the fertilizer. That was actually some fertilizer. And so we're going to get that going down into the soil. And you should see these plants just boost up again. So what I'm looking for is some tomatoes, though, y'all. I'm looking for the tomatoes with anxiety. But you know, hey, if it don't work out this time, I'll figure it out. And that's what we should do. And then they over there. Who I got out here again? Let's see. I got mom out here, dad out here, and son out here. Sekhmet, the mother. And that's her right there standing. And Root, no, that's the baby. That's Blackie. Sekhmet, can you stop being so hard on him and harassing him? Come on now. Where Rue go? He gone. Rue is nowhere in sight. He was here. He'll come back around, I guess, when he's ready. And so, yeah, we're going to water these, but the mulch is the information that is cast out to the people in the family right now. And again, the mulch is going to protect the soil and keep it moist, so I don't have to come out and water as much. I can come out and water one day and just water it real good, and then skip a day, and then come back the next day and water it. You know, I'm still working. We still all on that job. And that takes a lot of time, so I have to divide the time evenly, balance, so everything comes out evenly. So mulch will be coming next. Looks like straw. I'll place it down around the plants, and it will protect the soil and keep it moist when I water it until I can get some type of watering system going on to save me more time. Because farming, that's what it's about. It's about saving time. So you can take that time and put that time to other things, and you can have multiple things going on. So that is the whole purpose of farming. Once you figure it out, you start doing it, you say, wow, I'm watering this all day, every day. There got to be a better way. Let me figure out and find that way. Save me some time. That's more valuable than money. Time, that's all we got. So let us continue to water the plants. I love it. I know they get nutrition. It's been hot now, so that's going to fare well for them. Because tomatoes, they thrive in the heat too, from what I understand. And so at my job, they're growing food too. And they already got tomatoes on their stuff. But I think they started a week or so before me. I started May 1st, so we at June 2nd now. It's been a month and a day. And I'm getting kind of anxious because last year my bells fell off, the flowering fell off, those yellow things, that's flowering. All plants do that. Before they give you the fruit, they give you the flower. And okra, I think, has some of the most beautiful flowers. And so last year, these though, the flowering happened, but then they fell off. And then it's just foliage. It was growing foliage. And I had just took the time to give it time to see if it would come around. And it never did. And that was so disappointing. I came out here and watered these tomato plants that were here last year, just like these ones, and they didn't produce any fruit. So that was a learning lesson. Ain't that what it is? It's all learning. So let's see what else information I have for the people today as far as growing food. And I think that's going to be about it. So we have already got the seedlings going. We got them cleared out at the bottom. We got them tied up, some of them. I'm going to tie this other little one up too. I think when they get about 2 feet, that's when you start tying them down, because they get to swaying, or the weight of the foliage will make it lean like the tower pieces, and you don't want that. So, all right, we are back in the garden doing what we were doing. Things that we used to do back in the day, growing food, taking care of ourselves. Ain't that the key? I'm a-thinking. But anywho, let's go ahead and finish watering this. And then the next episode, I will be back with the mulching, putting that straw on this top surface area of this soil. Soil. I love how my people say it. They don't say soil. You know, you go down and say saw, and the oil, all. I love my people, man. I love all people. Everybody on this planet. We all brothers and sisters. Whether you don't realize it or not, we more alike than we are different. And that's what it is. We should all love each other and show that to each other. All right, so signing off from Sacramento. I see the raised bed. You know, it's looking like I'm thirsty. I need some water. Let me give you some right now. Just a little bit, you know. I'm going to finish this long bed on the ground real quick, then I'm going to finish giving y'all some. And everybody going to be all right. I threw some compost over there too. You can see the little fertilizer, right? You can see the little gray over there. I got the watermelon plant to the right, kind of lined up with that bamboo stick sticking up. Now I take that back. That's a weed that you can eat. And I'll come back on that because I was speaking of weeds that you can eat. And we don't even know we can eat certain weeds. It's called wild lettuce. And we see it all the time. It's like weed. We get rid of it. We don't know we can eat that. And then, you know what? I got to go to that just to show y'all. It's right there. Can you see it? That's it right there. That's the watermelon. So let me go on. I'm tall. I can step over this joint. Yeah. Boom. Now, let me make sure I don't hit this off button. This is a wild weed. So you can eat this, though. And I don't know the exact name of it, but this is edible. And this is usually a weed. But you can see it looks like it's growing like a collard green or a plant. And it's kind of rough a little bit. And so, but you can eat that. And then there's the watermelon. I'm hoping that thing delivers some fruit. Because I put watermelon and cantaloupe in here before and it didn't. I just tried it again. And so we're going to see where this goes. If it doesn't work this time, we'll move on and don't put it in here next time. Ain't that right? Here go the pea, getting big. All right, girl. Here go another one over here getting big. And the vision is to because peas grow and they're viney. So I'm imagining a bush of peas coming up over here on the right corner. A bush of peas coming up on the left corner. A bush of peas, which in that area, they didn't come up. They came up over there, though, but not in this area. It did in this area. It did in this area. It did in that area, but not over there. So I got to throw another pea in there to see if it'll go. It'll be growing slower than everybody else. And again, this raised bed, it's looking way out of whack. This is just some old collard greens that I just let grow. I let go to seed. And these things here are microgreens that I grow in the cuttings, and I just throw them in here as far as compost. And yeah. And so we back here in the garden, family. I'm going to the garden, going to the garden. Yeah, I'm going to the garden to be as one. I'm going to the garden, going to the garden. Yeah, I'm going to the garden to be as one. One people, one mind, one love, one nation, one. Y'all want to say goodbye? We signing off. Sekhmet Blekki. One.